back to the channel. Back here on a 72-foot wired Freedom again. Doing a little range test for y'all. So far, been 53 miles, averaging about 20 miles an hour. A couple spots I'm been over 45. I'm out here on the beautiful St. Tammany Trace in Louisiana. Hope y'all enjoy it. It's really pretty out here. Hopefully the wind ain't too bad. I don't know, I'm trying to average about 20 miles an hour on this trip just to see what we can get out of this big battery I got here. So far I'm down to 70 volts and it's looking like I'm probably going to get over 70 miles, I don't know. But we're gonna see. I don't know if it's gonna be all on this trip. My butt's hurting pretty good pedaling so far. A couple things I wanted to talk about with y'all today is I've been seeing a lot of e-bikes getting banned and stuff like that in Florida. And this isn't gonna be one of those videos, but I'm just wondering where all this is coming to, you know. I mean, I love get out here and ride my bike like everybody else does and just have a good time and enjoy the ride and the scenery. You know, me and my dad took a little ride down here and we were riding last weekend, matter of fact, and we were pedaling, and my dad, he's 70 years old and he can't pedal as good as he used to, and he was at a point where he was coasting and just using a throttle because he was tired. One guy rides by, another cyclist yells out, "Hey, y'all are cheating." Well, who is he cheating? I don't think he ain't cheating himself, because he's out here, he could be sitting at home on a couch, but he's out riding, enjoying nature and spending time with me. And that's what it's all about. I mean, my dad can't pedal. I mean, he's 70 years old. He can pedal a little bit, but he ain't in the best shape to pedal. And if he wants to coast and use the throttle for a little bit to take a rest, then by all means, he should be able to do it. Not have somebody come by and yell he's cheating or he shouldn't be out here or whatever, you know. I think he's got just as much right to the trail as everybody else. And I've been seeing a lot of people commenting on my speed and stuff like that, but you know, I built this bike to keep up with traffic, and it does that very well. Now, that being said, when I'm riding on the trail, I ride it like a bicycle, like right now. I ride it just like a bicycle. Now, when I get on the street and I have to keep up with traffic, there's nothing wrong with that. I can keep up with traffic. I feel a lot safer keeping up with traffic than having them buzz by me at 40 miles an hour. I've seen a lot of people talking about, oh, we should register these high-powered bikes and this and that. I don't think we need to register bicycles, people. If you're doing what you're supposed to, and you're obeying all the laws, and you're riding it like a bicycle on a bike path, then you should be able to ride it just like a bicycle. If you're riding it like a motorcycle, it doesn't belong out here on a bike path. I totally agree with that. But if you're out in the street and you're just trying to keep up with traffic, then that's what you need to do. Hi, how's it going? distant rod's looking pretty good. I mean, whew. Watch my speed a little bit. I'm trying to average 20. I noticed everybody always asks what the range is on everything, and there's no like set standard on a range test. I mean, some people pedal, some people don't. How should people rate it? You know, maybe there should be like a standard where if you're pedaling at 20 miles an hour, this is what you're going to get. Or if you're cruising on throttle at 20 miles an hour, this is the best range you're going to get at an average 20 miles an hour speed. If everybody would just stick to either 20 miles an hour or 15 miles an hour speed, whether you're pedaling or not, then you could get a decent range, I feel, you know. I mean, do one range test with just on throttle at a certain mile an hour and one range test on pedaling. You know, I'm a pedaler. I like to pedal when I ride. I'm out here trying to get exercise, what it's all about. Extra 60-volt battery with me, just in case I do run out and this big battery doesn't make it. I mean, it's a 21 amp hour. I've already went 55 miles at an average speed, about 20 miles an hour. Pedaling, of course. I did do some coasting, you know. Sometimes I like to stand up and stretch my legs, let the blood get pumping back to my butt, but most of the time, 90% of the time, I'd say I'm pedaling. How are y'all all riding? Most of the time I'm riding by myself. I can't really get anybody to come with me. I would love for somebody to come and meet up and go on a ride, but it's very rare that I get people to come ride with me. Sometimes I do, but 90% of the time I'm riding by myself. Occasionally I can get my wife to come, which is awesome. I love for her to come with me and ride. But she don't like going a long distance ride. She's good for about 30 miles or so, which is fine. I think that's good, you know. She gets out, gets a little exercise. How many of y'all ride with y'all's family? I mean, I try and go when I can, but my dad lives in Biloxi, and maybe I'll do a little video out there. It's really nice out there, too. We usually average about a 20-mile ride when I go out there, have some fun, you know. Wind isn't too bad for y'all. I apologize if it is. So far I've probably got about, I'd say, at least 300 miles in this system, and it's been rock solid so far. I haven't had any problems with the MB power system. I mean, everything's been going good. The controller's been functioning fine, and battery's been doing well. Haven't had no issues at all. I think it's a pretty good system. If anybody's looking to upgrade, I mean, seems like this is where it's at. I am going to be taking a trip to Tennessee pretty soon, and can't wait to try this thing out on some hills. I'm actually going to film that ride for y'all, and we're going to get to conquer some big steep hills, and I'll show y'all what this system can do. Oh, another thing, I got big plans for the channel. Already got my RST forks thanks to Maximum Charge, good friend of mine. He wasn't doing anything with them and sent them to me, so we're going to be going all-wheel drive, folks. I'm Can't wait to do that. I'm actually trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it. Haven't decided if I want to do two separate systems, front and rear, or combine both systems. And my intention is to just run the front wheel off the 60-volt stock battery, wired battery of course, run the back wheel off the 72-volt battery, and I would love to see if I can combine both controllers to run off one display, and probably link the throttles as well. That way I can push a button and have the front wheel work or not. And I think that would be pretty cool. Don't really care too much about the hill climbing power, because this thing will climb hills anyway without the front motor. I'm just doing it just because why not, you know? Let's see what this thing can actually do. I mean, I'll set out the belt a high-powered bike. Let's have all-wheel drive and have some good top speeds. I'm wondering what the 0 to 40 is going to be with the front wheel helping. I mean, this thing is already insane as it is. I think that with the front wheel drive, it's just going to make it that more bad. I mean, it's going to be pretty cool to have that all-wheel drive takeoff. But that'll be coming soon. I got the forks. So just got to save up some more money and get the kit for the front wheel. I'm going to do a direct drive motor, so it'll be two direct drive motors instead of a gear-driven hub motor. Sorry, I had a bug fly in my mouth. But yeah, I think with two direct drive motors, this bike is gonna sail. I mean, it's gonna roll. I can't wait to see the acceleration increase with the two direct drive motors. Since I made a last video, but the weather has been so crazy here in southern Louisiana, you wouldn't believe. Sometimes it's super cold, next time it's raining. We're in that season right now where it's either raining or I don't care too much to ride on wet streets, but I do like to come out when it's dry. I'll do a video on mounting a RSD guide forks and hooking up the stabilizer to it. I got a different mount for it, so I won't have to drill into the fork this time. There's some fellow e-bikers. How y'all doing? Nice to see I'm not the only one on the trail. Just not buzz these people here. Here we go. Too long. I'm gonna be signing off here in a second. But yeah, more things to come. Hello. Stay tuned for some more top speed videos, and I'm anxious to see if that extra direct drive motor is gonna give it just a little bit more top speed. I know I was real close to 60. I think if I held it out a little bit longer, my GPS drags just a little bit. And I think if I held it out just a little bit longer, I would have hit 60 on the GPS. I hit 60 on my speedo, and I know it's dead on. So I know if I would have just held it just that little bit longer, it would have hit 60 miles an hour. I mean, it's been performing flawlessly with this steering stabilizer. It's been great. I'll let y'all know in the comments how far we end up getting here. Looks like we're getting close. I didn't film in a time lapse. I don't really know how to do that. I'll do some research and figure it out next time. Everybody's out having a good time. Look at that, we're down to 67.8 volts. .8 miles. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. Again, if y'all like my videos and I've earned your subscription, please like and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers. I think I'm up to 300 right now, and would like to hit that 1,000 mark. How's it going? If possible.